Alright, so what is good, YouTube? It's your boy LegendaryEA, and we are back here for another video, and I can't even lie, I've been a pretty bad YouTuber over the past few days, just because, 2K drops in a week and a half, and I've not known what to upload. I dropped 2 live videos. The first one did alright, the second one not so much, but we're back here with the NBA content. By the end of this week, I am going to be giving you guys a video on which team I should actually be using for my 2K19 My League series and the rebuilds and all that. But anyways, guys, if you guys missed my last ranking video where I ranked the top 5 point guards in the league, make sure you go ahead and check it out. I'll make sure to go ahead and link it in the description below, as well as in the top right hand corner. And I got a lot of positive reception for that. Of course, there were some of the standing in the comment section, but for the most part, most people agreed with my list. Today, I'm going to be going ahead and ranking the top 5 shooting guards in the NBA heading into the 2018-2019 season. And look, as always, let me know what you guys think about my list in the comment section below. What you guys like, what you guys don't like, and where would you guys rank them. Show me y'all's list in the comment section below, and there's a good chance that I engage with that comment. And yeah, make sure you go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and share the video as usual, guys. Let's just get into it, because honestly, the shooting guard position is kind of tough to actually rank. I think the top 5 is pretty obvious, but let's just get straight into this video. It's gonna be pretty short, but yeah, let's get it. Alright guys, so getting into this list as usual, I always have to start off with my honorable mentions, and for this is pretty simple. One of them includes Donovan Mitchell. Obviously, yeah, the shooting guard position is not that tough. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is coming into his 2nd season. He easily deserves to be mentioned somewhere on this list, so here's where he's at. And truth be told, I'd rather have him over a lot of these other guys, but for this time being, he's just an honorable mention. I do believe that in a couple of seasons he might be in that top 5, just depending on how things go, but we definitely have him there. He's a great scorer, he's super athletic, he's a solid defender as well, and decent playmaker, I guess. But hey man, he's extremely exciting to watch, and I do believe that in the future I could see him making a couple of All-NBA teams, maybe even getting an MVP, who knows. Next up, we got Devin Booker. Yeah, I'm sorry, Suns fans, Devin Booker is not top 5. Look, there are some players that people go extra hard on and just stand for him, but there's no way that Booker's top 5. He's a great scorer and all that. I do have questions about his defense and stuff like that, but he definitely deserves to still be mentioned on this list because he's still great. Next up, we got Bradley Beal, and I think Bradley Beal is honestly, I could put him at number 6 on this list, but unfortunately, it's only top 5 because Bradley Beal pretty much carried the Wizards whenever John Wall was not there, and honestly, the Wizards were more efficient whenever he was carrying them. So yeah, Bradley Beal has to be on this list. If there was a 6th spot, I would give it to him immediately. And lastly, I have CJ McCollum. CJ as Bradley Beal, he's extremely underrated, but I think that he's also an amazing point guard. And these guys all these guys had to be mentioned somewhere on this list. While I'm at it, shouts out to Manu Ginobili for officially retiring yesterday. He's definitely going to be in the Hall of Fame. We're not going to debate about 6 man, none of that stuff. He's a Hall of Famer. But yeah, guys, those are my honorable mentions. Make sure you go ahead and like up this video and subscribe. And let's get straight into my top 5 because, like I said before, there's not that much explaining that needs to be done right here. Alright, guys, and starting off at number 5, I have Victor Oladipo. Now the thing is, a lot of people would actually put Demar Derozan at number 5 and put Victor over him, but I just think that Victor has really been great for only 1 season. I do expect him to actually be a lot better this season because I've seen him training, I've seen him working out, I've seen the additions that the Pacers have made, and I think that even off this 1 year alone, Victor Oladipo pretty much showed that he can carry a team in the playoffs and took LeBron 7 games. Look, that feat alone is extremely impressive, and look, he didn't joke. I honestly think that he's a top 5 shooting guard in the NBA today, and hopefully by next season he slides into the number 4 spot. But the thing is, we're really just gonna have to go ahead and see. Victor was a great scorer. he was a good passer, and he was a great defender this season. Let's just see how much he actually improves. But yo, for right now, I have him at the 5th rated shooting guard in the NBA. And the thing about rankings, they change almost every single week. It just depends on what you're thinking about and how you see things. And for right now, I have him at number 5. And the thing is, that's not even a slight. I think that's a pretty good spot for him. At number 4, I have Demar Derozan, and this is where all the comments saying the DeMar chokes and all this, but I think that DeMar DeRozan's regular seasons are enough to put him above any of the other guards on this list alone. Obviously, DeMar is extremely athletic. He's a veteran. He's an above-average playmaker as well. I think that DeMar is going to be great playing with Coach Popovich, and I don't think that that's just going to make him better, man. Look, I know DeMar chokes in the playoffs against LeBron and all that, but you guys cannot just say that he's not good only because of playoffs. The man shows up in the regular season, the numbers, he has the wins. That has to count for at least something. All those 80+ games had to count for at least something. So for right now, I have him at number 4. At number 3, I have Jimmy Butler. Now, truth be told, I would take Jimmy Butler over number 2 on this list. I'm pretty sure you guys have figured out who's going in at number 1 and 2. But I would definitely, like, out of all of these guards other than number 1, I would probably say Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler definitely above number 2 on this list, for sure. But yo, obviously Jimmy has improved his shooting a lot more. He's actually a decent shooter now, actually a pretty good shooter now. He's obviously a good playmaker as well, and one of the best defenders and two-way players in the NBA. And he helped the Timberwolves make the playoffs, and I'm pretty sure that they were holding on to the 3rd seed until he got hurt, and then they fell to like number 8, which is definitely tough. But I think that Jimmy Butler definitely should be on this list. He's better than anybody else on this list so far, and it's not close. I'm just being honest. In my opinion, it's not. Sorry. At number 2, we have Klay Thompson, and look, man, I'm just gonna keep this thing a whole buck with you. If I had to take Jimmy or Klay, I'm taking Jimmy Butler without a doubt. I just think that Klay Thompson shooting helps out the Warriors just so much. It helps him out so much. He literally has the championships, and the thing is, he's actually contributing. It's not like he's just riding the bench. He is the greatest 3rd option in NBA history, and Klay has shown up in big games, and he's never let us down, and that's why I have him at number 2 based off of accomplishments and greatness. But I would still rather have Jimmy. I think that Jimmy can actually lead a team. But hey, man, we're gonna see what Klay is actually made of. His contract is up next season. Let's see if he stays with Golden State or he gets that bag somewhere else and leads the team. Let's just see how that goes. But yo, based off of accomplishments alone, all these rankings, accomplishments, winning has to matter, and so does skill. And I think that Klay Thompson at number 2 is pretty fair. At number 1, we have the most obvious one of this entire video, and that's James Harden. I mean, James Harden is a top 5 player in the NBA today, probably top 4. He's definitely a top 4 or 5 player, nothing less than that. That's what he is. He's the reigning MVP. He's been a runner-up for the past 3 seasons, or the past like 3 out of the last 4 years. James Harden is a playmaker. At this moment right now, James Harden is already a top 5 shooting guard, and that's not even hyping him up. I would take him above most of these shooting guards. The only ones that I could really put above him are, of course, Jordan, Kobe, Dwayne Wade. I would take probably Jerry West. Those are the only ones. Those are honestly the only ones. Everybody else is really debatable because James Harden has the accolades. He's been on a winning team. Hey, man, James Harden is the best shooting guard in the NBA. There's no doubt about that. But anyways, guys, I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want me to rank the top 5 small forwards in the NBA and the power forwards and centers, let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you go ahead and like this video and subscribe. I got a lot more content coming. Let me know which topics you guys want me to talk about, whether it's anything. Just let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you go ahead and follow me on Twitter at LegendaryEA, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace, y'all.